Hey everyone! Guess what day it is? It's a Tuesday, and you know what that means on occasion? It's Update Day, and today Minecraft 1.19.4 has officially come out. Now, 1.19.4 is actually a pretty big update. Even forgetting the experimental content, there have been a lot of little tweaks, bug fixes, technical changes. There's so much in this version. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and do a video breaking down every single change. However, there is a great video put out by slicedlimes that I will link in the description down below. However, I did want to briefly cover some of the new things added, like the new high contrast UI option. Yes, this is a new thing. And personally, I don't need it, but I actually prefer it. I really like the look of it, so I'll probably be using this from now on, at least on occasion. But no, that's pretty cool. Let's see what else. There's now the ability to switch armor pieces, even when wearing one. So you see that? You can now do this, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of videos where people are just doing that for fun, or you could do something really crazy, and like, I don't know, game mode, survival, TP at S, 100, and do something like that. That would be cool too, so yeah, that's now possible. Drowns now have a swimming animation. Allies will follow you at a faster pace. There have been some jukebox changes. For one, you can now actually get a signal out of them. And I will show you that right here. Oops, my bad. I need to place this down here. Currently, there will be no signal, but if I put a disc in, it will now actually gain a signal. And I think the signal depends on the disc. So, like, if I do this one, I think it's a higher signal. Yep. Okay, so disc-specific signals are now a thing. Now, another big thing in this update is the ability to use hoppers with music disc. Like that. And then you could have a hopper under it that will take it out when the disc is done playing. So that's another really cool change. No, I don't want that. Alright, thank you. What else? Oh, drown. If I spawn some drowns and then get a villager, where is the villager spawn egg? Okay, right there. Look at this. They have a new swimming animation. That was not on Java before. That was a Bedrock exclusive, and they have now added it to Java Edition. Now it seems that they cannot attack the villager. I have no idea why. Oh, no, there they go. Okay, yeah, so that is in this update as well. Let's set the time to night really quick and summon a skeleton. Because there's a new damage tilt feature. So you can see that my screen will now tilt. And it actually will be positioned from the direction that the damage took place. So if you were hit from the side, your screen will tilt in accordance with that. I'm not really sure how to fully explain it. It's better if you just play around with it. But for people that cannot handle it, they'll get dizzy or something like that, there is now an option to disable it in accessibility. So we go to accessibility, and there should be an option. Just trust me, I'm pretty sure there is one. I just forgot where it takes place. Oh, yeah, right here. You can set it from 100 to 0%. So, yeah, do with that what you will. What's another new thing? Oh, tons of technical changes. Way too many to cover in this video, but there's, like, new display entities and everything. New game rules. There is now a game rule for vine spreading for the normal vine only. So if I do game rule, do vine spread false, game rule random tick speed 1000, that won't work. They will not spread at all. But if I do game rule vine spread true, it will now start growing. And I assume the reason is that sometimes these vines can get way out of hand. And I can admit that I've seen that happen. I'll have a build, I turn the tick speed up for trees or whatever, and then I have over 800 vines. Well, now you don't have to have over 800 vines. There's also now a new game rule for command modification block limit, where what you can do is you can basically set how many blocks are allowed to be updated with the fill command or clone command, stuff like that. So if I go ahead and do like that many, I can now do fill 100, 100, negative 100, negative 100 TNT. And it will now work. And I can even go 10 up, 10 down, and if I had tried to do this before, it would not work. And oh my goodness, that is so much TNT. That is a lot of TNT. Yeah, no, I'm not lighting that. I think I just broke my game too. Oh crud. Well, yeah, you can see why you wouldn't want to mess. Okay, wow. Yeah, no, that was not possible before. So if you want to test your computer's limits, you can go right ahead and do that now. Man, that's going to be a lot of TNT, and no, I will not light that because that will actually probably shut my computer down. Or I would have to force shut it down because that's way too much for it to handle. Another big change, paintings can now be specifically found in the creative inventory. Or when I mean specifically found, you can find each variant and their author. So there's all of these. Wither by Mojang, etc. And if you have operator utilities on, you can now get those paintings in the creative inventory, along with their size limit. Let's see. Vexes now have a new animation for charging without a weapon or item. Fire charges can now be found in the ingredients menu. Potions now have different colors and no longer have a glint. And the reason for this, because it basically blurred their color too much, having a enchantment glint on them. Speaking of enchantment glint, the enchantment glint is now different for held items and wearable items. So if I were to enchant this with protection, or no, unbreaking 3, and unbreaking 3, and then I did an armor stand. Oh great, I forgot they can't. Well, just trust me, they have a different glint amount. And you can actually modify the speed of the glint and the strength. So if I were to do 100, you can see how that's a lot faster, and that looks so wrong. Why is it no clipping through the sand? I don't know why that's happening. Oh, speaking of no clipping, there was apparently a bug where leggings would, cause Z fighting before. They have now fixed that. Cats will no longer drown if they were pushed into water. There's tons of new things that can trigger skulk sensors, like sulker bullets and, other stuff. There's like 9 new things added. There's, of course, tons of bug fixes, the new create world screen. There's a lot in this version. There is a lot to be really excited about. I will link the full changelog in the description down below as well. And I would take some time reading through it, because there's a lot in this version. Like, this is not a tiny update. This isn't like 1.19.2. This is actually a pretty big version, especially for the technical community. I have an online friend who's already created some pretty amazing things using the things in this version. So, yeah, take care. Hopefully tomorrow will be a snapshot day. They haven't said that it won't be. Oh, and they also released 1.19.70 on Bedrock Edition, so I would expect tomorrow to be a full-blown snapshot and beta day, perhaps. That's what I'm hoping for, because, you know, we're getting down to the finish line, I'm hoping, for the Trails and Tales update, so it's time to see how they want to wrap things up. We have stuff that's been leaked, and I'm waiting for those leaks to either be confirmed or denied. But anyways, thanks for watching. Bye for now.